Yes, that's right, and of course, and that's been the main sports story of the day. This fantastic memorial here to the great Brian Clough. And of course, Cloughie was as famous for his words as his footballing achievements, so it's fitting that some of them are written at the base of the statue. One says, if God had wanted us to play football in the clouds, he'd have put grass up there. Famous one, that one. But one person throughout Cloughie's career who was always in the background was his wife, Barbara, and today we've heard her story. Here's Angela Rafferty.
It's the familiar face of the legendary football manager. Old Big Ed, as he is fondly remembered, was never lost for words. He touched thousands of lives with the magic of the game, but Brian Clough was also a husband and a father. Wife Barbara remembers a very different man.
A lot of people won't realise how thoughtful he was to friends and especially family, a lot of whom are having a very nice life now, thanks to his, you know, somewhat overwhelming, sometimes just overwhelming generosity. He really was. He sort of stood up as a man as well as a manager.
He rewrote footballing history, leading Derby County to the League Championship and Nottingham Forest to 2 successive European Cups. A feat made all the more remarkable by his team of players many others had written off.
To him it really was a beautiful game, but a beautiful, simple game. And I think that's how he'd like to be remembered, how his teams played.
But how do you react, though, when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, boss, I think you're doing this wrongly?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.
He was a man famous for his quotes, but his family believed today's tribute would have left him speechless.
All we can think is how amazed Brian would be at the very idea of a statue. He used to say, didn't he, I hope I've contributed and I hope somebody liked me. So, you know, I think a lot of people did.
Barbara Clough speaking there. Well, that's it from me here in Market Square in Nottingham tonight. Tune in tomorrow for a big FA Cup preview. We'll concentrate on Chesterfield and Mansfield, big local derby, all the football news and the rugby news too. But it has been a wonderful occasion, a wonderful day here in Market Square. A day in tribute of Brian Clough, old Big Ed, as he used to call himself. Back to you.
Is that what OBE stands for?
Old Big Ed, yeah.
Natalie, thanks very much indeed.